is a clutch round to really fire a team up, and to come back from that, that's the difference between being good that night and not being so good that night.
Something that we definitely seen with Rival the other night going up against EG starting off on the first map. I believe we were on Inferno. I'm about 98% sure. Okay, whenever we were on Inferno, we were watching these guys. It'd be 7 rounds in, switch, okay, let's go and change the momentum, 7 rounds, switch 5 rounds, switch 5 rounds, and so on and so forth. These guys kept battling about, and they kept changing that momentum shift just because of one single round, exactly what you're saying, Plit. Now, I have to get your opinion on this. We have to bring you into this. 3D, Rival's been playing a little bit. 3D had a little bit of break, not too much. Now, what do you think is going to happen for this one?
3D has and always has over the last several years proven to be nothing but a team of consummate professionals. Whether it's going into a boot camp 2 weeks before Everland and just showing once again why they are a great team. No matter what the game, no matter what it is, they just all can put the helmet on at any point in time and they're in the game. And there's very few teams out there that are really like that. I mean, you've got complexity in 3D, and I mean that's why they are number 1 and number 2 in the U.S. I mean, bottom line. And if Rival can put the helmet on tonight and get in the game early and really get on a momentum roll, I think that anything's possible. But it's going to be tough. Bottom line. I just think that when you're said and done at the end of the night, personal opinion, I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to go 3 maps, but I think 3D is going to pull it out.
I didn't think I'd get him to get an answer out of it. I didn't actually think he'd give me one. That's kind of awesome. That's pretty cool.
I gave a prediction Monday night, and I was dead wrong. Monday night, I said, no problem. I said, Rival's a good team. EG's a better team right now. EG definitely 2-0 over Rival. Well, we saw how that went. So
yeah,
I am going to keep with it because I'd love to see an upset. I'd love to see a nice little shake-up. So because I would love to see a shake-up, I'm saying right now, no doubt, 3D 2-0 over Rival. Because of that, that means Rival's going to come back and win.
Most likely, because we've
right.
Have we yet seen you make a call on anything? But
not really.
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
There's a reason why I broadcast. I don't bet on these things.
Well, that's why I'm here. Yeah. That's why I'm your co-broadcaster. Yes. That's right.
Oh, okay.
I'm your backbone. But anyway, so what I think is going to come down to if a Rival plays the way that they played against EG, showing that they are going to come together as a team and be able to do something against 3D like they did against EG, I actually think what's going to happen is we're going to be on the first map. It's going to be Dust 2. 3D is going to take that one. I just have a feeling about it, but I know that 3D is going to take that one. But then after that, Train is going to come into it where you're going to watch Rival make some incredible for the underdog, but this is just what I see what might happen here with these 3 map lists.
Got it. So you're saying Rival 3-2? Is that what you're saying? 2-1. Whatever. Oh God! Thank God it's not 5 maps. Woo!
that would be
Charlie, don't even think about it. Don't even think about making 5 maps.
CEVO-3 season.
Bill, if we go 5 maps, I'll definitely have to get you a sponsorship of some type for a liquid to keep your throat moist.
Hype.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
If real fruit juice.
By the way, if you're not watching on TVSN, first off, shame on you because you can watch on TVSN.
Come on.
But if you're only listening in and you're wondering what in the world is going on, well, it And to quote Jaguar, wow, big surprise, Josh is lagging. Dominator was lagging a little bit. He was pinging like 300 to the server, so I think he's rebooting and so forth. He might be heading over to someplace else to hook up and get ready, so it's going to be delayed a couple minutes, but otherwise, we've got all of Rival in here. We've got the rest of 3D in here ready to go, so probably just going to be a couple more minutes, and like I said, Charlie, feel free to stick around if you like. I know you have some giveaways to do and so forth, but you're free to stick around as much as you like, because our show is your show, and stuff like that, and give us free stuff. Yeah.
Hype. Yeah. Just remember, www.hype.com, and if you really want to win a free case of Hype, come to Pound Hype Energy every hour on the hour through Saturday night. So there's a lot of chances to win still.
Oh, yeah.
Every hour on the hour. Wow.
And also, guys, and if you're not even registered, you need to get a team for CEVO.com. I got to help you on that one. Because, I mean, we know that there's a lot of teams out there that they're not registered and they want to play in CEVO. They're watching this stuff evolve. They've got Source. What else? You got Call of Duty. You've got regular 1.6. Is that it?
That's it. 3 games right now. 1.6 Source and Call of Duty 2.
Win money.
Nice.
You pay and you win money. What's wrong with that? I don't see anything in there. And they've got a great anti-cheat system as well. So we're going to have some great stuff, man. Great stuff to come to.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on, and as we said, I talked a little bit about the Hype Energy Drink tournament coming up, and the placement tournament. I'm like, it begins with a P. I'll remember what it is. The placement tournament. So even during the off season, you guys are just as busy. Charlie, first, I guess here's what I got to ask you: are you crazy because you have an off season for a reason, and you decide to completely ignore it and just pretty much work every single day, like 23 hours a day? What is wrong with you? Is there a problem in your head? Are you messed up?
No, there's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with my guys. We do it for one reason, and that's just because we love what we do. And that's the bottom line. It's not about time. It's not about the money. It's about promoting, what we love, which is esports. And I think that, you just keep at what you love doing, and the community appreciates what you do, and it doesn't become work anymore. The expression, if you love what you do, you're not, it's really not work anymore. So.
Wow. You said it best.
Yeah, exactly. That couldn't have said it better.
That's why we're doing it, right, Bill? I think.
Yes, exactly. And by the way, Rambo just said in server that he's on his way. So Josh Seaver should come in just a couple of moments. But you know what? While we're sitting here waiting, we can go ahead and give the who is it by tonight? It is by NVIDIA, of course. The NVIDIA roster rundown. Starting off on the terror side here on DE Dust 2 is going to be the first map. You've got Team Rival. You've got Patio John. Yes, he's back with Rival. Exodus, Schwan, Keen, and Torres. People might say, hey, where's Haynes? But he was not on the roster in time, so he is not playing in this tournament. On the counter-terrorist side, people you might have heard before, they go by the name of 3D. That's Method, Jaguar, Rambo, Volcano. And we should have a Dominator in just a couple of moments here, and hopefully we should be ready to go. Once again, best of 3 maps. Dust 2 is going to be the first map, then we're heading on over to Train, and if necessary, Inferno. So, should be a lot of fun. I can't wait for this, and I think it's going to be a really close matchup. And whoever wins this, whoever wins this is guaranteed $4,000 at least, and if they can knock out Complexity, well, they will win $8,000. Otherwise, finish in 3rd place. You know what? You get $2,000. Not bad for not having to go to an event to win a couple $1,000, Charlie.
No, not bad at all. Not bad at all. And hopefully, as things keep growing with us, and we keep on picking up some some really good sponsors, people that are excited about esports like we are, that. It just keeps getting better for us, and not even, not only for us, but it gets better for the gamers. That's really what it's all about.
Now, Now, talking about the brackets, real fast when we get it, so we can still have the full layout right now. We've got Team 3D and Rival going up against, they're going to be on Dust 2, Train, and Inferno if necessary. Now, whoever wins out of this plays Complexity. Are they going to be playing on Dust 2, Train, and Inferno all over again? Is that how the bracket's set up? I'm trying to be able to look at it and try to be able to get a full feel for it.
Let me take a gander because I haven't.
Because how it shows the Complexity going up against whoever wins, and it still says round 3. Now that would be
okay. The Grand Championship matches for Sunday night at 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 5:00 Pacific Time. The maps are Ruska, Inferno, and Train.
Okay, and if they, for some reason, say for Complexity loses, then we're going to do that all over again, or are they going to choose three new ones?
No, if that's it. Complexity won the upper bracket, and so whoever goes in and whoever wins the map, whether it be that's going to either be Complexity versus either Rival or 3D, but these 3 maps on Sunday night are going to determine your ultimate winner.
So even if Complexity loses out of those 3 maps, they're still gone, and they play second.
They're gone. They play second.
All right. Awesome. I still think that's fair, straight up. It's they all have chances to be able to win, and if you're the better enough team to be able to take out Complexity, then you should have the right to be able to win first. I agree with that.
And it's an interesting format too in a best of 3 series. I mean, it's something we started this event, and we weren't really sure how the community was going to react to it, but we sat back and we really thought about it, and any team can win one map. Even what's the expression? Even a blind squirrel finds a nut on the ground every now and then, and but to win 3 times or to win 2 times in a row, it's not luck. It just doesn't happen that way. And you've seen, especially, let's just look in the last 4 or 5 months with the CPL event, the winter CPL. You watch 3D and Complexity get knocked out early in a single elimination format. So, did they really lose? Were they really not the best team, or were they just not the best right then? So in a best of 3 format, kind of just like you have with baseball and hockey and most of your major sports except for football, it's a best of format, and I think you really in a best of format can really determine who the best is.
And I've decided to mute my microphone. Good job, me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm good. What can I say? Anyway, you know what, Charlie? I don't want to kick you off now, but it looks like they should be ready to go in just a moment or two. I saw what I thought was a screenshot round, but they played a round after, so well, it was either a screenshot round or they went live and they're just standing still trying to shoot each other. One of the 2. I'm assuming not live yet.
They were practicing. They were practicing.
Yes, they're
practicing for the screenshots.
Now, I see.
Now, is it F5 again? Is it default by F5? They're trying to be able to figure it out. I don't,
Yeah.
You got to practice.
This whole screenshot thing confuses me.
Oh man! All right, now we're going to be able to get these guys on CMN, hopefully. All right, never mind. They're figuring it all out. They're going to be able to deal with it.
Got it.
They've got Boyd in the server. CEVO Boyd. He's going to be joining us slightly, not here on air, but he's going to be there inside the HLTV. If you're going to be able to check out on TVSN, you'll be able to notice if you have Keith tab over, you can see the guys that are in the server right now. But of course, Rival going to be starting on the terrorist side, 3D on the counter-terrorist side, and Bill, you can go ahead and start these things off here on Dust.
Well, sure, but before we do that, I want to say thank you, Charlie, for coming in as they're just about ready to go live. And I did pass along the server information if you'd like to hop in and, watch and let us know. We will be here. Otherwise, thank you very much. And, of course, check them out, www.cevolve.com, and go win some stuff in Pound Hype Energy. But anyway, we are going to go live, as Rival is going to start off with the bomb here on the terrorist side. First map is going to be Dust 2. Bomb is going to be in hands of Keen right now. For Rival, looks like he's going to be working his way. Well, he's gonna drop off the bomb as 3 members are going to push towards Long A. First person that's going to see him is going to be Rambo. Rambo sees 3 people trying to push up. Keen just spamming away right now, waiting for Rambo to come around the corner. He does not. The other 2 members of Rival are looking over towards the B side. Petio John and Torres are over there. It looks like now they're going to try to rotate over. Schwann is going to push up a little bit, look in mid. But very interesting setup by Rival right now. Now Keen's going to fall back. He's going to work his way up with Exodus over towards that upper A site. But again, very interesting what Rival's doing. They're sort of all over the place. And the first kill is actually going to come in by Dominator with a USB headshot. Still following Keen, as he does have bomb in hand. Now he's going to cross over, going to jump up on top. Torres is going to fall on the B side as well by Method. But the plant is going to go down up on top. 5-on-3 situation. Make that 5-on-4. Volcano tries to come up catwalk. Schwann's going to be right there to take him down. Here comes a big rush. Oh, everyone all over the place. Keen with 2 big Glock kills. Schwann's going to pick up a Glock kill, then pick up a USB, blast Dominator in the face, and that's going to be good for a 1-0 score in favor of the Terrorist and Rival. But, Corey, that was definitely an interesting pistol round. I don't think I've ever seen one quite like that.
Rival changing things up there, coming in with a new tactic. They've got their guys, they spread them all throughout the map, kind of checking their spots, seeing if they'll be able to pick off somebody early, or basically try to be able to spread Team 3D out so you can't have 3D transferring over early. Once Schwann was up inside top A, they realized, hey, we've got the chance to be able to work our way inside the A bomb site and be able to get the job done, and that's exactly what they did. They shut down Team 3D on their transfer. But as we follow back into this round, we're going to have Keen picking up 2 quick kills this round. Torres is the only guy so far for Rival to fall, as we're sitting down to a 3-on-4. Bomb planted inside the B bomb site. Check again, see what Team 3D is going to do. They might be looking out for some exit kills because they hear the AKs that were bombed by Rival. So you're going to definitely have to be on the lookout. They're probably going to be on some type of looking out for those exits. As right now we're going to see Rival already falling out. They're going to working their way towards that CT spawn. Method into Exodus with a USB. As right now Keen and Schwann are going to be able to shut down the last 2 members of Team 3D. Kim all by himself with that USP, trying to be able to do something effective as the bomb's going to be taken away. He's still trying to be able to get that kill. Not going to happen. Grabs the AK that was off the dead body and is able to get out of there. 2-0 though. Rival picking up 2 quick rounds, very effective rounds, as Kim does have that AK from the previous round.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure why they didn't just all go after him. I mean, all he had was a pistol. And obviously they would have heard he didn't pick up the AK. Now it's going to give him a chance to try to pick mid a little bit to see what Rival's going to do. One interesting thing, though, last round, as Keen does have bomb in hand here again, and they're going to take it a little bit slowly here, is Rival had 2 people completely save. And I'm going to wonder if that's going to mean quick ops for them and a little more buying. It looks like Rival is going to try to push up catwalk. Volcano did take that one before. Keen is going to get the nice AK shot to finish him off. Petio John picks up the bomb, and he's going to cross over on the upper A side. Looks like he's going to get the bomb down in a moment here. Torres is able to get Method rotating from behind. So it's all up to Rambo and Dominator right now. It looks like they're just going to hold up for some exit kills. Rambo, of course, still has that AK, so he's going to sit around in the B side. Dominator's just going to be there to help out as well in case Rambo gets in a little bit of trouble. Looks like Rival is hunting for him right now. Exodus and Petio John. And they're like, did you guys pick Dust too? and 3D's like, this is CEVO, you don't pick. Oh yeah. Anyway, gonna have some action here as Petio John and Exodus are coming in, going for Rambo. Rambo takes him down, and Rambo takes down both Petio John and Exodus. Exodus was able to drop Dominator, but Rambo once again holds on to that AK, picks up a couple kills. Gonna be a 3-0 score in favor of Rival. 3D should be on the bye though, and Rambo should have some good money after being able to save a gun the last couple rounds.
Right, they're going to follow in. Of course, Team 30 is going to be on the complete buy. Here comes Rival, full out push inside the B bomb site. Smokes and flashes are being dropped, but Jaguar able to drop himself. 2 members of Rival and make that 3 for the hat trick with the AWP. Coming around with the USB, but gets shut down by Johnny Schwann with the M4. As here comes a transfer in from Team 3D down to a 2-on-3 situation. 3D in favor. Torres trying to be able to get that bomb planted inside that B bomb site. He's setting up, checking the spots, waiting for the guys to be able to pick out Dominator into Johnny Schwann. Or actually, that was Volcano into Schwann, and Rambo with the AK that he saved from the second round to be able to do something with it finally, making it 3-1. Team 3D coming into it. Shagwire doing a great job starting things off that round. 3-1, still in favor of Rival.
You know, great job by Shagwire, able to hold off that B side on his own. 3 big op kills. Almost was able to take down a 4th before he finally got dropped by who did he get dropped by there at the end? By Schwann. But doing a nice job, and it looks like Rival's going to come out with an all-out Deagle rush real quickly towards Long A. Obviously, as you've seen, that is not going to work. Method with 4 big kills that round, only 1 kill on the save for Rival. That was by Torres. So we've got a 3-2 score. 3D with a little bit of momentum. Rival able to buy here. A little bit surprising that they saved that last round after a couple of early rounds, especially where 2 people didn't buy guns.
Well, basically, probably what happened with these guys is they had the AKs those previous rounds.
Wow.
Those guys that did buy, and then they weren't able to do something. But Shagwire starting things off early, picking through the double doors to be able to drop 2 on Catwalk. That was Johnny Schwann and Exodus. Exodus right now at 1-5, only 5 rounds in. As we're going to follow in, Keen does have the bomb in this 3v5. They peek out middle, trying to be able to shut down Shagwire. Shagwire misses 1 shot, gets taken down by Torres. Kim from behind, Rambo into Keen. As we're sitting down to a 2-on-4 situation, Torres and Patio John going to work. Dominator going to go down as here comes Method from the side into Torres. As we're sitting down to the last 3 guys of 3D going up against Patio John. Patio John's going to fall inside the middle. 3-3, we're all tied up, and 3D changing the momentum in their favor after Rival was able to pick up the first 3 rounds after that pistol.
Well, you know, another round where Shagwire starts it off and leading the charge. 2 big picks in mid as Rival tried to come through. Shagwire did not let it happen. It looks like Rival's going to try to push in closely towards the B side, but nice spam work coming in by Dominator. Was able to take 2 people down real low. Looks like Rival's going to try to rush through mid, and again, not going to happen. Shagwire just all over the place. Shagwire and Volcano show. Shagwire picks up a couple more that round. As right now, things are just, well, Rival picked up a couple rounds, but now they're just trying to blind rush. And it's definitely not working for them. Shagwire, again, he's 8-5. He's leading the charge now for 3D. And there's nothing that Rival's been doing. They're just sort of rushing and trying to get something done. It's obviously not working for them.
That's basically the Shagwire that we're used to seeing with that AWP. I remember back in the days watching Shagwire with that AWP. Basically, he was the fraud of today's day. And watching him right now, he's actually coming back into it and using that AWP effectively as we're watching Rivals smoking up middle as well as Catwalk, checking their spots, making sure that they don't get picked off by Shagwire this round, who is creeped around that double doors. And Exodus trying to be able to stare down Shagwire through the smokes, but here comes the scope AWP shot into Exodus, making it a 4-on-5 situation. Shagwire started off multiple rounds for 3D, basically been the momentum shifter for 3D to be able to come on top of Rival right now. It is 4-3, but as we're falling back into it, it is down to a 4-on-5 situation as Rival's finally going to try a little bit of strategy, working the way towards the Catwalk. A little miss flashbang by Keen, going to be able to delay his teammates trying to be able to push up that Catwalk, but it's going to go and figure out who's over here inside of A. That's going to go ahead. That's going to be Garoza, Volcano, as well as Rambo. Method coming around from Long A, shuts down Johnny Schwann over by the Long A double doors. Going to be down to a 3-on-5 situation. Patio John shuts down Volcano with the AK. Keen going to get taken down by Method as well as Patio John. Torres all by himself, finally able to get something done here for Rival with the AK. Sitting down to a 1-on-3. He's got that bomb. AK into Rambo, spots around. AK into Method as we're down to a 1-on-1 situation. And the round is over as here comes Torres trying to be able to go after him. And I disagree with that move right there as Torres tried to be able to go after him in the last part of the round where he didn't have the chance to be able to get any money. And then he dies. That puts him in a situation where they have to save here, Brill. And basically right now it's 5-3, and Rivals put in a money situation where they should not be.
Well, you know, Torres tried to do what he could, and in the end there was just nothing he can do. He had to try to go for the kills because if he would have tried to go for the plant, either Dominator or Rambo would have been able to take him out.
Yeah.
But
But no,
Yeah.
but the fact is that he shouldn't have gone after Shaguar that last part of the round because that put
True.
Yeah, he should not have. He became aggressive.
I'll give you that. Anyway, we're on the next round, and it's going to be a deal save for Rival. Actually, Torres able to pick up 1 kill, but a little bit of a delayed push up the middle, and again, things just not looking so hot for Rival after those first 3 rounds, and you know, really, you look at the kill leaders for 3D. Both Method and Shaguar with 10 points, 10 and 4 for Method, 10 and 5 for Shaguar. It's sort of like right now for Rifle. Well, if they try to go B, they're going to get rocked by Shaguar. If they try to go A, they're going to get rocked by Rambo. Looks like they're going to try to go B this time, though. See if Shag gets him again.
Right now. See what's going to happen here. Here comes Rambo as well as Dominator with the M4. And finally, Patio John able to answer back with the AK into Method on top of Catwalk. As we're sitting down to a 3-on-4, Rival trying to be able to push on through the smoke. Here comes Volcano spamming away, able to capitalize 1 kill, headshot into Patio John. As we're left up to Torres and Exodus for Rival right now, trying to be able to bring some life back into Team Rival. As right now they're sitting in a situation where they do want to be in. They're down 6-3 right now. As they're spamming away, it's a battle through the double doors. Who can get out-spammed? As right now it seems that nobody's going to be able to come out on top. As here comes a smoke grenade, Torres is going to be able to push up onto Team 3D and hope for the best. Maybe might get a kill on Shagwire or Kim. Here comes Exodus. He's going to fall back and regroup with Torres. Working the way towards that B side. Who's there with that AWP? Shagwire missed 1 AWP shot. Falls back to the security of the double doors and takes down Torres. AWP from Exodus. Able to counterattack and shut down Shagwire. 1-on-3. Bomb's been picked up. 20 seconds left. Garoza Volcano going to go down to Exodus from the AWP. As right now we're down to a 2-on-1. Going to go and watch in. Here comes Dominic. He's going to be peeking out through the double doors. We're going to see probably a very well outplayed 4. Here comes 3D. They push out through the double doors together. Exodus into Rival. Rambo peeks out. Oh! Exodus on top of the box. Dominator does not expect it. He gets shut down by Exodus. And right there, we were watching Exodus earlier. He was 1 and 5. And right there, that put him in a scenario where he picked up 1, 2, 3, and 4 kills right there. And the last part of the round, he was clutch and able to come back. And that's going to be a huge momentum shift here, Bill. It is 6-4 for 3D.
That was not only 4 kills, that was a 1-on-4 situation. And, well, what's he going to try to do to come back? Shaguar going to start things off again. Going to drop Keen real quickly with a quick mid-pick. Shaguar's coming back. Oh, takes another shot. That one just barely missed Exodus, as it looks like Rival's getting ready to push at mid. But, again, what a round by Exodus. 1-on-4, able to get it done, able to get Rival desperately back on the board. They're down 6-4. This is not a pretty score for them starting off on the T side. And, again, kills are just coming in for 3D. 3D is able to stop Rival. Already a 4-on-3 situation. Exodus moving up on the catwalk, looking long behind the boxes. Who's back there? That's going to be Rambo. Smokes flash, or check that flashes are coming out. And now it looks like Exodus is going to try to back off, but Volcano is coming in on the flank. Schwann able to take one down as he's going to get dropped real quickly by Method. Patio John's got no hope. He is going to be able to take take care of Method, but 3D was just absolutely all over the place. 7-4 score in favor of 3D. Now remember, this is a hugely terror-sided map, so this score for Rival right now is, well, very ugly. It's very bad. They have got, in all honesty, Corey, they've got to win these last 4 rounds if they want a chance, in my opinion.
With the new Dust 2, I know it's not that new, but the way that Dust 2 has been played lately is that it can go either way. We're going to go ahead and check out, see, hop into the action where Team 3D is shutting down Rival, trying to be able to get inside that B-bomb site. Close AWP shot into Patio John, and Exodus trying for the knife, but Shaguar is saying, no, I've got a katana, and I'm going to be able to slice and dice. It's 8-4 for Team 3D over Rival. But what I was talking about here, Bill, is that Dust 2 right now, there's not really a set way that it's either a CT-sided or a terrorist-sided. We watch this map evolve, change over and over again, and the way that it's being played lately, it's kind of even out. You're right about the fact that they need to win these next few rounds, or they're going to be in a definite situation.
Well, I mean, maybe it's not nearly as T-sided as it was before, but I still, in my personal opinion, I think
it is still slightly
T-sided
T-sided. an 8-7 T side. It's not that much anymore.
Well, how about we agree to disagree? We agree to disagree.
Right,
there you go.
We're on top of it.
We've got a 4-on-4 situation as both Exodus and Method are going to be dropped early on. Jaguar again, where did that come from? Big pickup on top. Jaguar is going to drop Keen as he tries to push up long. Patio John's finally going to pick up the bomb. He's coming up long, and look at Schwann and Torres come with a nice, well, Schwann pushes up mid. Torres finally pushes up on top towards A. And, again, just little signs here that Rival's trying to come back, but, down 8-5 again. They're just, something you said earlier. At first, I'm like, I don't know when you said it in pregame, but they're just not really, they don't really have good stress. They just seem to be pushing.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, see, with the way that the reason why I always call Rival an individual skill team, they've got incredible skill, but the problem is we don't see them work together. That's what made them win against EG, and right here, that's not what they're not winning off of that right there. But basically what we see in the previous round before is where Johnny Schwann did the same thing he did pistol round. He walked up long A and was able to take out 3 members of Team 3D, but of course that's not going to be what's said here in that last round, 9-5 score, as Rival gets completely shut down. Flawless victory coming in for 3D, 9-5 right now, and right here, Bill, Rival has to win this one. They have to be on a complete bye here on the last round.
Well, yeah, they have to, and they need to come up with something, but a couple of them just have deagles in the last round. That is not good. Method with a quick pick early as they try to rush out long. Method with another pick. Volcano in mid, and it's 2 members left for Rival. Keen is going to get op. Method is going to pick up 4 kills, 3 with the op, 1 deagle. Now 3 is going to start killing themselves. But very impressive first half, you've got to say, by 3D. And even if you think this is an even map, 10-5 for the 10-5 for the counter terrorists. That is a butt whooping that 3D just laid out, and especially led by Jaguar.
What came down to it is the last part of the rounds, Rival trying to be able to change things up, and they went back to the Rival that we know of. Not the one that we love, but oh well, they try to be able to come back into it. They try to be able to base their skill off an individual, and basically you shown it right there, 10-5 score, and that's why they came out. But here we are, we're going to be starting off the pistol round and going to have 2-3 quick kills coming in from Team 3D, taking down Rival inside of A, and Team 3D is already taking over the A bomb site. As we're going to follow in, Dominator planting the bomb for long A, and we're seeing the transfer already coming in from Rival. Last 2 guys of Rival is going to be Torres and Schwann, but be on the lookout for Rambo, who's got the Glock. He's inside a lower B. Schwann's checking out, making sure that he's not going to get flanked by Rambo. He does know he's there. As going good, Torres is also watching that flank. And right now they're trying to be able to do something, try to be able to distract from Torres. Rambo's making the call, tell him where his guys are at. As here comes the H-Year grenades coming in. Flashbangs are out. Jaguar into Torres. Going to watch out for Dominator. Dominator gets shut down by Johnny Schwann. As Schwann tries to be able to run away, but Jaguar able to take him down with the USP. 1-0, 11-5 for Team 3D. And that's not the way you want to start off the second half with that pistol round.
Well, you know what that pistol round is? Well, you know what you can say after that one? GG. 3D with a dominating first half. They go ahead and pick up the pistol round. Now Rival's going to have to save for 2 more. So it's going to be 13-5 pretty much before Rival has a chance to come back into this one. And they have to do that on CT side. Well, they're going to try to push up real quickly, man. Schwann's going to pick up 1. Dominator's going to answer right back to Keen. It looks like 3D is getting ready to push Catwalk. Patio John and Exodus are waiting there. And here comes Dominator and Rambo. Runs right over them on the Catwalk. And now look at Schwann. Schwann is all over the map. Schwann actually went through T-spawn and somehow managed to miss Volcano was coming from behind. So right now, 3D is all falling back with 55 seconds left to go. They're all 4 of them sitting in T-spawn with a 4-on-2 situation. Now they're slowly going to start pushing towards the B site. Schwann and Torres are all over the middle. Schwann's moving back up towards Catwalk. Torres is looking over towards Long A from T side. So Yeah, Rival went hunting, and somehow they completely managed to miss each other. Bomb's going to go down right here at the B site by Volcano. Sounds like Schwann heard something. Now he's going to try to rush up. He's only got a USP, so he's in trouble. 1-on-3 situation. Well, maybe a 1-on-2 situation. Might be able to spot Volcano. He does. He's going to go for him, and he does get a nice headshot. If he comes in, he might have a chance, but oh, here comes Rambo and Shaguar coming over from B tunnels. Now Schwann's going to try to pick up the gun. He does. He runs for his life. Not going to work out. Torres is last man standing inside CT spawn, waiting for an exit kill. He's going to try to pick up Shaguar. Not going to happen. Another round coming in for 3D. That's going to be 2-0 this half, 12-5. And one more save coming in for Rival. So Rival is probably going to lose this round. You never know, but it definitely can happen.
Definitely Rival has to be able to find something up their sleeve. They're going to have to dig down deep and hope for the best, because right now they're going to be on another safe round, basically going to put them in a situation where they're going to have to do the same exact thing that 3D did to them. Right now, going to be able to watch in Volcano, making sure that Exodus can't flank in from behind, gets shut down from the Galil. As right now we're down to a 3-on-5. Keen able to get taken down by Rambo. As we're falling back in, going to be down to Torres, Patio John, and those are going to be the two guys that go down to Volcano as well as Shaguar. Johnny Schwann all by himself. Of course, he is nowhere to be found. He's on the opposite side of the map where all the action is. He's been the LMS the past few rounds. He needs to be able to hop back into it. Might be able to hop into the action. As right now we're going to follow in. All 5 members of Team 3D are alive right now. Shaguar and Rambo have not died once yet. That allows Rambo to be able to plant at the very, very edge, the very corner of the ledge over at the A side, making it where all of Team 3D can peek out from any direction and be able to get themselves a single kill. But falling back into where Schwann is, he's right there inside along A, looking out for the exit kills, but Rambo's going to have nothing of it. 3-0 score. A total of 13-5 for 3D, and right now this is a 3D steamroll over Rival.
Well, yeah, Rival's going to be on the bye here. Obviously, any chance they have is pretty much start winning every single round starting right now. So I'm going to see what they're going to be able to do. But for now, we'll follow Volcano in the incoming 3D push. Looks like they're going to try to push up Catwalk. Looks like Rival has the idea of stacking up there as well. Flash is going to come on here. Actually, it looks like that's going to be a smoke. That's going to force the 3 members of Rival up on top to back off, having an HE fight. Going to toss those back and forth, see if someone's going to get hit. Doesn't look like they are. But Volcano's still waiting up on Catwalk, getting ready to push in. 4 members of Rival are waiting there. 3 waiting up on top. Torres is waiting down below. Schwann's waiting in the B tunnels, or just outside of the B tunnels, just in case 3D decides to change their mind. But Volcano's going to come out, spam a couple shots and back, but it's going to be Keen that's going to get the shot with the M4. So it is going to be a 5-on-4 advantage. 3D still ready to push in. See if they're going to go or if they're going to try to rotate towards that B site. Rambo's got bomb in hand. Here comes a couple nades going to be tossed in, and they're going to try to rush right up. Rambo's going to get the first big kill. Keen's going to answer back his second kill to Dominator. He's going to shut down Rambo as well, but Shaguar and Method are going to come in, help save the day. Exodus is the last man standing up on top. He's going to take down one, and he's going to take down another. Exodus 1-on-2 situation at the A site. He did still have a team member alive, but he was nowhere near. Had Method and Shaguar coming at him from different directions. And once again, he's going to get a big round, able to keep Rival into this, but they're still down 13-6, and it's still not a pretty sight for him.
Rival coming in on the bye round right there, finally being able to win around here on the CT side. But if you're watching, check out the CT side of Rival. This is something new that we've been seeing lately, is we've seen 3 guys at long A, 3 guys at Cat. They're basically ruling on the overtake strategy, but falling into the action. Here comes 3D. They're already up on Catwalk. Rival trying to be able to take it back over. Rambo spots Patio John, as well as Shaguar onto Exodus, and Rambo just going to work onto Schwann, able to take him down, but Schwann from the dead with the AG grenade onto Rambo, as we're all left up as a result, just for Torres with the AK, down to a 1-on-3. You can't count him out of it. He's got to be more aggressive. Oh, he's going to be shot about by 3D, coming around from behind. Looks like he's just going to be able to get out of there and save that AK. Volcano saying, no, I'm not going to let you do it, but he gets shot down by Torres. As right now, another round's going to be coming in for 3D. That's going to put it at 14-6. And right now, Rival has to be on a complete bye. They have to be ready unless they want to try to be able to win it out in OT.
Well, we'll see. It's still a lot of things to ask for. I mean, Rival needs, 9 rounds in a row on CT side. First off, 9 rounds in a row on CT side is pretty tough to do on Dust 2. Let's not forget they need to pull it off against 3D. Maybe they'll make it a little more interesting going into the next round, but it looks like 3D is just going to rush right into the B side. Nobody waiting in the B side. Only Torres watching it from behind. Watch Rival with a quick rotation from behind. See if Jaguar is going to spot him. Yes, Jaguar is lagging behind with that op, waiting for him to come in. Bomb has been planted. Here comes Jaguar. Jaguar is going to get gunned down outside, so it is a 4-on-4 situation. Let's see how Rival's going to try to take this back. Obviously, they need to. Torres is looking outside the door. Exodus and Keen are going to come in from behind. Patio John's going to be the first one to fall for Rival. Torres is going to answer right back. Rambo watching him come in from the flank, and Rival is going to go down. Rambo with a nice job to take out 2 of them on the flank. Method able to take down Torres as he tries to come in the front way. That's going to be a 5-1 score this half. 15-6 in favor of 3D. Rival forced to buy out whatever they can, and it's game point for 3D.
Basically, right there, we watched that last round. Rival was on a complete USB save. They were basically planning off the overtime. They're trying to be able to set up. Hopefully, they might have a strategy to be able to counterattack against 3D. But right now, if you take a look in the overview of 3D right now, they are spread out throughout the map. Here comes Johnny Schwan from behind into Method, but Method spots him with the AK inside a lower B. Here comes Torres to be able to counterattack onto Method, runs away, gets out of there, and that was a job well done by Torres, actually being able to take advantage of knowing where Method is at. As they're coming inside the site, here comes the push-up. Torres from CT spawn onto the AWP of Shagwire. As right now we're sitting down to a 3-on-4. Flashbang's coming out. Rambo switches over to the AWP that Shagwire dropped and shuts down Torres. As we're sitting down to a 3-on-2, the last hope alive is going to be Keen and Patio John. Make that just Keen with the FAMAS. Down to a 1-on-2. Rambo scoped in onto that catwalk. Spams away, trying to be able to take down Rambo. Bomb is trying to be planted inside the site. Rambo jumps around the corner, peeks over the railing, trying to be able to spot Keen. But right now we do have the Dominator and Rambo right there going up against Keen. Keen pushing up inside the site, trying to be able to take down the last 2 guys. And here comes Rambo with the USP to be able to shut the round down. And that's going to be round 1 here on Dust 2, where 3D is going to come out victorious 16-6. I believe it was a 16-6 or 16-7 for 3D. Wow. Yeah,
16-6. Not much to say. 3D obviously came ready. Rival just really didn't seem to get into it that first half. I mean, obviously it's tough to do when Shagwar was picking like he has been tonight, but still, Rival just really didn't seem to have good strats. It was like, okay, let's try to everyone go A. No, that didn't work. Let's try to go B. That didn't work. Okay, let's try 3A, 2B. They just really didn't seem to get that involved with these strats. And, 3D was able to make quick work out of them. Anyway, it looks like we are going to be headed on to DE Train. And are they restarting? They're going to go live right off the bat. So we're not even going to have time to, to talk about this. But map 2, 3D already up with 3D up with a 1 map to none. And looks like they are getting ready to go live. And, I'll go ahead and take this, Corey, if you want to work on that. Oh, volume. People need volume. There we go. Starting off on the terror side, once again, it's going to be 3D, Method, Rambo, Shagwar, Volcano, and Dominator. I'll take this one anyway. And on the C2 side, of course, Rival of Patio John, Exodus, Torres, Keen, and Schwan. Rival needs to come.
I wouldn't more or less say that they practice on Terrace side more than the other side, or they practice on CT side more than Terrace side, but they sit there and they watch it, and you'll see these teams, they'll do so good on the Terrace side, and then they transfer over and they'll lose on the CT side. And we'll see it if you sit there and say, for instance, if we have CEVO going on or Cal going on, you'll sit there and watch the scores. But if you take a look at the first half and second half scores on whoever started on which side, they will go back and forth. It can be a 5-10 score here on, and it will be for Terrace, and they could be in the lead 10-5 over the CTs, and they can still come back and lose it. They can be vice versa. This map can go any way. It's all about momentum. Yes, I understand that, you know, whichever team plays it together, but this map can go either way. And I'm going to laugh. What happens is 3D is going to come in here. They're going to come together. They're going to play as a team, spreading out their guys, making their calls, making their picks. Rival's going to do a great job on defense, but the way that it's going to happen is they're going to split up Rival so bad that they're going to be able to come out with a few more rounds than you're going to be expecting. And then we might see the same thing unless Rival's completely flustered after losing the first map and losing the first half to 3D. So, I mean, I'm telling here, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
No. Here's well. Anyway, we'll talk about that in a minute. Hopefully they'll be ready to go. Finally, now it looks like they are getting ready to go. By the way,
they let me rant.
Just in time. Yes, just in time. If you're listening on the audio and you want to click on the video, you should be able to connect into the video again, and you should be able to watch it because we should be live. And hopefully neither Method or Shagwar will drop off here, as we did have the LO3, and we should be ready to go right now. So Corey, I'll let you go ahead and take this pistol round.
Actually, I don't think it's pistol round. Yep, I was right.
Or a screenshot round.
We could cast this though.
But
it'd be a 5-on-5.
Okay.
Now, here, check this
out. Hold on.
Right,
But there was 3 restarts. Why did you do an LO3 for? Yeah.
It could have just exected a config, and that was, and the LO3's inside of it. Maybe. Ooh, maybe.
Hush.
Ha ha ha.
CT sided map. I win.
All right. Okay. We'll see. We'll take bets. I bet you 5 hype drinks. Next event, I bet you 5 hype drinks.
Well, I'm not. Wait. I'm not saying 3D's not going to win this Terror side, because they might. I'm just saying this is a CT-sided map.
All right, we'll have a vote later on. We'll have a vote inside of Pound TSN so we can actually see it.
Oh God! Don't do that. You know what happens when there's a vote? All of a sudden, there's going to be a million people coming in and spam. Oh, I hear there's a vote.
The Dominator 1-0. Rival starting off on the CT side. Here's right now. It is 1-0 here on turn.
Yeah. Interesting thing by 3D there that last round. Interesting strategy because they had a decent idea to go in for the fake, but it's like 3 members of 3D pushed inside and then they just stopped. They didn't go in. They waited way too long.
They had the complete site, but they didn't take it over. Or they didn't try to be able to win it, or they didn't try to get the bomb planted, and that's one of your main objectives on pistol round. It's more or less not to be able to win that pistol round. It's more or less to be able to get that bomb planted, so you have the money for the next few rounds.
Well, it looks like they're going to try the same fake again. 3D is going to rush right in towards that inner side. But again, Rambo taking it very slowly. It looks like he is going to get the bomb down, possibly. No! Where was that? Oh, Patio John waited up on top. I didn't even see him up there. He waited up in the sniper deck as 4 members of Rival went towards the inner B site. Patio John was waiting behind just in case they tried the fake again. They did. Rambo got popped from behind. Nice play by Rival. Able to realize what 3D's doing. And they're going to go up 2-0 on the CT side.
Rival buying those M4s that last round allowed Patio John to be able to split up from the rest of his team and be able to pick off Team 3D from afar. I was going to be following in, see what Team 3D is going to be doing right here. Here comes Patio John into Rambo, M4, HE grenade from Exodus into Method. Patio John continuing what he started, as right now he took down all of the guys except for one, which is going to be Volcano, who shuts him down. Only 1 kill coming in for 3D that last round. As right now it is 3-0, and we're going to see a complete buy coming in for 3D, and let's see what type of tactic 3D might pull off here.
Yeah, 3D, obviously, those first 2 rounds without a plant and not very many kills, so they had to save. They're going to be buying this 3rd round here, as we will have a full buy on either side. He got a couple smokes going in towards mid. Looks like Rambo's going to try to push out. He's got bomb in hand. Volcano pushes out as well, but Keen is up on top. Looks like Rambo spots him. Jaguar's got a quick op, and he's going to get a pick down in the inner side. Rambo's going to spot Keen up in the sniper deck as well, so 5-on-3 advantage for 3D. Kim looking around. He spotted someone underneath the train, and here comes Rival. 3 big kills as they come out. Volcano finally able to stop one. It's a 2-on-2 situation. Method shutting down Exodus. It's all up to Schwann. Schwann 1-on-2 against Method and Volcano. Famas comes out, but it's no match for Method's AK, as just when it looked like Rival was going to take this back with 3 kills in a row by Exodus, Schwann, and Patio John. Volcano comes up with 1, Method comes up with a pair, and it's a 3-1 score, 3D on the board.
Gonna go and take a look over here, see what Rival's gonna do. I heard a bunch of buying, but I think it's just gonna be Deagle save right here. They've got the AGs. They're being able to check out, see what Team 3D is gonna go follow in real quickly. Inside push, AG grenades railing down from Rival as they're trying to be able to push up the inside. Here comes Team 3D. They're gonna be able to overtake that bomb site rather quickly. Bomb in hands of Volcano, getting the bomb planted on the inside. Method, AG grenade onto Torres from the Z-Halls. As right now they're trying to be able to transfer in 1 by 1, and they're getting picked off just the same. Patio John getting shut down, Schwann as well. As right now it's going to be left up to Keen and Exodus. They've got deals in hand, I believe. Yes, Keen's actually got a USP. They're stacking up. They're getting ready for some exit kills over through the White Halls, and I don't believe that's a good spot to be able to check up for the exit kills. Majority of the time, whenever the terrorists run away, they're either going to go CT spawn or through Z Halls. But right there, Keen and Exodus trying to be able to save that round. Keen actually is going to be able to survive, but Exodus is not. And right there, 3-2. Rival still has the lead, but Team 3D is coming back into it with that terrorist momentum.
Well, 3D with a nice round there. They knew Rival would probably be saving. They just run towards the inner site. Rival guessed wrong. They tried to go outside. Did not work for him, so it's a 3-2 score. 3D looking to tie it up right here. And some quick action coming in mid. Look at that. Patio John spotted Volcano trying to peek up, was able to shut him down real quickly, and looks like we've got some picks going on once or twice here, back and forth. Rambo pushed out, picked up 1, but Exodus was able to answer right back to him as well. So we've got a 4-on-3 situation. What happened? What happened?
Still
with
back
Method?
in Terra Spawn.
Method must have lagged out.
He's not lagged out because
assuming.
I'm watching his ping changing.
I don't know.
Yeah,
He's
his ping's
AFK?
still changing. He's lagging
That
a
is
little bit.
weird.
Maybe he's gonna go.
He is
tell
lagging.
Mom to, he's gonna go tell Mom stop downloading.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Wow.
Method is sitting back in
Awkward.
spawn. I'm not sure what's going on with that. But Shadwar's going to
Master
try to push
tactic.
inside. Torres is going to finish him off. So it's up to Dominator. Here comes Method. Method's going to decide to wake up and try to help Dominator. Could be a little too late. As Dominator's pushing at the power box outside. Now he's going to head underneath that 4 train. Schwann about ready to come down the ladder. Looks like Dominator thinks that's going to happen. Method comes in from up top as well. He's going to see Schwann come up the ladder, going to gun him down, but Torres is going to pop out right by that power box, all up to the former AFK Method. Method's going to get an AK headshot there. Only 5 seconds left to go. Method able to pick up an M4, and I don't really know where he was, but wherever it was, well, Rival's going to win this round, so very strange, I guess is what I can say. 4-2 score in favor of the counter-terrorist Rival.
Right now, Method's still lagging up just a little bit, so I'm definitely going to be see what kind of situation he's going to be. He's still back in spawn. There we go. He's going to be able to regroup with Team 3D, but that puts Team 3D in a situation to see what kind of they're going to be able to be on the buy. A few AKs, bond for Team 3D. Coming around, AWP from Jaguar, so all of Team 3D is going to be on the buy. Jaguar trying to be able to scope in. He's getting attacked upon from a few bullets from Rival. Exodus getting shut down early by Rambo. Here comes the quick boost from Schwann onto Jaguar down the ladder. Able to take down Jaguar. Patio John watching his backside. Able to take down Rambo. As we're sitting down to a 3-on-4. Make that a 2-on-4. Here comes Method M4 Spam able to take down Patio John with that amazing lag. Here comes Dominator with the AK from the sniper's nest, able to come around down the ladder, able to get himself one kill right there. Down to a 2-on-2 situation. Method and Dominator up against the one, the only Keen. Dominator going up against right now Keen, down to a 1-on-1 situation. They're going to be coming around the ladders, or around the trains, underneath from train 5 to train 6. Able to shut down Dominator 5-2. So far, turning out to be a CT-sided map, but the lag from Method's going to be hurting 3D just a tad. 5-2 here on train.
Yeah, well, right now, Rival doing what they need to do on the easier side, according to me, but 3D is going to be forced to save here. And Schwann is going to get the first big kill in with the Famas headshot to Jaguar. 3D is going to try to roll right in with pistols. Meth is going to pick up one. Torres with a couple of nice M4 shots. Headshots to Volcano and Rambo. Method does pick up a Famas, but he's getting dinked left and right through the train. Exodus with a nice long-range pick. And then Keen's going to get the last one. Not much 3D can do there. 6-2 is a score in favor of Rival, getting the job done that they need to get done. See if they can hold 3D off here and keep this score pretty one-sided for Rival. If so, they should have a good chance the second half.
Well, those few lagouts seem to have affected Jaguar out there. He's sitting at a 1-7 ratio, and of course we were watching him. He was on the top of the leaderboard last map on Dust 2, and he's still using that AWP, but so far it hasn't been as effective here on train. Right, as we're going to watch it in 3D spamming away. Method getting a bit shut down by Exodus as he trying to be able to push that down towards that back alley. Exodus scoping in, trying to be able to see if he can spot anybody else who's going to be down that back alley. There is somebody over there. That's going to be Volcano. So basically look on the lookout. Volcano getting taken down by Exodus, trying to be able to peek out. Not a good move. Once you know that an AWP guy is scoped in and he's ready to go, you probably shouldn't try to be able to do something right there. Keen coming in from behind. Look out from behind as what Keen's going to be able to do. Here comes, they're working their way in the inside bomb site. Schwann right there on the bomb train. Torres getting taken down by Rambo as we're another working their way inside the site down to a 3-on-4. Here comes Schwann coming out from the side. Silence M4, able to take down Rambo. Dominator into Schwann as we're taking down to a 3-on-2 situation. Dominator and Jaguar, the last two guys. Jaguar and Dominator both getting taken down by the M4 from Rival Keen. 7-2 score as Method is still being packeted. Wow. Ouch.
Yeah, this obviously not going to help 3D at all right now. His ping seems a little bit better, down to 130 as opposed to 160, but still not exactly where you want to be. 3D is going to push 3 strong out mid. Keen's going to get the one quick pick. He's going to get a second one onto Rambo. Volcano's going to try to come in towards the Viney alleyway. He's about to turn the corner. AG from Exodus, and the Deagle's going to come in as well. All up to Jaguar and Method. Method's going to fall to Torres's M4 shot. Jaguar, last member standing. He's going to drop down by the sniper deck ladder. Torres is waiting right there with an AK. And that's going to be a quick 8-2 score. So again, once things started going, this match is going incredibly fast. Just like we've seen the first half, or the first map rather. We're 5 rounds away from half with Rival up 8-2.
We've seen a lot of aggressive pushes. We haven't seen anything come down to the last few seconds of the round. The way that these guys have been playing the entire time, they're basically going all out aggressive, trying to be able to get those guys early, and we haven't seen any delays just yet. Here comes Keen, AKA into Method, taking him down early as he's going to be able to watch out. Rambo able to answer back, but here comes Torres able to do the same onto Rambo. Stay down to a 3-on-3 situation. Schwann going to fall into Volcano. From the AK, they're pushing up their way towards that back alley. Jaguar out in the open, looking for an AWP kill. Misses the one shot, but finally connects on to Patio John, who is just going to be a sitting duck in the midair as he tried to be able to come around. Gets shot by Jaguar from the side. Down to a 2-on-2. Dominator going over towards the bomb train, trying to be able to get that bomb planted on the outside, but who's going to be scoped in right there? Torres, who gives up his spot on the outside train. As Dominator checking his spots, looking around, he's going to be able to spot Exodus inside of 5 train. As they're working their way around, Torres coming around from the side, from middle, coming around, shuts down Jaguar. Dominator with the spam, but not going to be able to do something to Torres. Torres able to have the time to be able to click and shut down the last member, who was Dominator. 9-2, and Rival having complete map control, and 3D is just struggling just to get a few kills onto Rival.
Well, I mean, obviously, a portion of that is going to be Method right now. He's still sort of a little all over the place with the ping right now, but 3D is going to battle on. They're going to try to get this done. Looks like maybe they're just trying to say, let's get this first half over with as quickly as possible. Rambo is going to get a nice little headshot. He's going to pick up a second one on Keen, as Zert's just going to run right down the back alleyway. 5-on-3 advantage for Team 3D. See if they can keep this up. Volcano, AK shot, Method, and Rambo. Wow, they need to do that more often. They just ran right down the back alleyway, ran right outside towards the bomb, or towards the bomb train, and got the 5 kills they needed. Flawless victory coming in for 3D. Now down 9-3 with a couple more rounds. 3 rounds left to go in the first half.
It seems that Team 3D is going to go with the basics. They're just going in with all 5 guys rushing into the outer side. As right here we're watching a 3-2 split onto the outside. Jaguar Glock 18 into Exodus on the outside. That's going to be a huge right there, huge kill right there. Patio John jumping around from the 5 train, taking down Jaguar. He's all over the map, but Method able to finally be able to end that kill streak. All F's up to Volcano, who is up on top of ladder, who is down on the bottom part of the ladder, but Schwan on top, able to take him down 10-3 for Rival right now here on Train.
Well, Rival, a couple more rounds left to go. See if they can keep this. If they can make it a 12-3 score, it'll be pretty good for them. They definitely got a chance here. I mean, it looks like Rival doing a completely different strategy here. Does Rival have... Well, yeah, they are going to be buying. Obviously, they won that last round, but they all sort of pushed out towards the back alleyway. And at least 2 members did. Method's going to spot 1. Keen's going to answer right back as they are going to fall back. Here comes Keen and Exodus M4 getting the job done. Volcano... Oh, he was going for Patio John, but Patio John jumps off of the sniper deck, kills himself. Volcano's going to help out eliminating the rest of Rival, as Keen's going to fall as well. 2-on-4 situation. Check it, 2-on-3 situation. Now all up to Exodus. Not going to happen. 3D back on the board. 10-4 is the score going into the last round. Could be a pretty important last round here. If 3D can go ahead and win this one 10-5, you know, they definitely have given themselves a chance to come back and win this.
Out of the past few rounds, we watched the early part of this first half. You've seen Rival. They've been able to shut down 3D. 3D trying to be able to use structured strats in the beginning of the map. But right here in the very end, we're basically seeing individual skill trying to be able to overtake Rival's individual skill. And right now it seems to kind of be working. They have to be able to win this last round. Method all the way, working his way onto the upper side, not even watching his right side. Torres is going to be able to peek out and be able to shut him down with the M4. Keen coming around from the side onto Rambo, Exis, Famas into Jaguar. Left up to Garoza as well as Severs as they both go down. Volcano and Dominator, they're going to be able to end the round right there. 11-4 for Rival. Slightly CT-sided, but the momentum from 3D was just not there.
Well, we'll see how things wrap up this second half. Obviously, a huge pistol round coming in for 3D here. If they can win the pistol round, then, you know, they definitely got a chance. And the, well, at least slightly CT side train. I'm not going to let you live it down if it happens. But remember...
No, that's cool. That's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, no,
That's
just
okay.
say it was 16-6. The first map, 3D on Dust 2, so they can definitely get the job done. But...
Well, yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna leave
it looks
alone.
like... Yeah. They are going live right off the bat here, so we're going to go ahead and follow Keen, who's got the bomb for Rival. Going to be working his way through the back alleyway. And looks like Volcano is going to be waiting there. 3 members for Rival are getting ready to push out. Xuan's going into the inner site. And Method and Dominator are both flagged, according to Dunn here. But it looks like Rival's going to try to push up. And Volcano's going to be the first one that's going to get hit, as Keen is going to come down the back alleyway, down the vines, get the job done. Method is going to get a USP headshot onto Schwan, so I've got a 4-on-4 situation. Bomb going down outside at the 4 train. Patio John again world spawns as he jumps off the top. We've got a 2-on-2 situation. Jaguar, nice USP shot. Torres is going to fall. All up to Keen. Keen has got the USP in hand. He's going to come around. Here's a defuse. Looking, he spots one. Jaguar goes down. Now Rambo's going to go for him. One-on-one situation. Rambo taking the shots, but it's Keen that gets the job done. USP right to the chest of Rambo. Rambo goes down. Rival wins the pistol round, and that could be the nail in the coffin right there for 3D. It's going to be a 12-4 score. If Rival can win these next couple rounds, then you're looking possibly at a 14-4 score where 3D will have to win out if they want to win. They can do this, though. They definitely can, but they need a big pistol around here, or a big save or two if they can.
I know, falling back in behind Rival, already 2 quick kills on to 3D, make that 3 kills so far. 3D, 3 deaths right there in the beginning part of the round, down to a 2-on-4. Bomb going to be planted on the inside bomb side for Rival. Dominator and Volcano, the last 2 guys alive. Galil headshot into Torres. And the Deagle's going to be picked up by Dominator. They're going to be grouped up, working their way towards that back alleyway. Look out for Schwann. He's probably going to be able to get himself a Galil kill right here. Maybe not, as Dominator and Volcano are working their way around. But right here we might be able to see Rival coming around. They are on the manhunt, looking out for some kills right now. Dominator hiding away, trying to be able to get away from the bomb explosion right there. As right now it is. Wow, Dominator getting taken down by Patio John. The last part of the round, 13-4 for Rival over 3D.
We're going to see what 3D is. Obviously, they're going to have to be on Deagles, I would think. They're probably going to try... Well, nope, they went for a buy here. They're trying to buy out what they can. Obviously, they need to do something. So, see, Falmus is coming in. But we're going to watch what Rival's going to do following Keen. Once again, bomb in hand. Jaguar's got an M4, and he's going to get the first kill. Torres is going to answer right back with a Deagle headshot, though. A Volcano down towards ladder room is going to get another kill onto Torres. So, 3D's trying to get the job done. Method Falmus kill. A surprise buy by 3D. Looks to, well, have caught Rival off guard. Only a Patio John and Keen are left alive against 4 members of 3D. Keen's going to fall, and there goes Patio John. So the Famuses go to work for 3D, and they're going to stay alive. Score is 13-5, but with a big win there, that's going to force Rival to probably save 1 here, and this could give 3D the momentum to come back. But nope, it looks like they are going with AKs here this round.
Right, Rival right now has all those cushion rounds to be able to work with, so they have the right to be able to buy this round. They've got 4 guys right now working their way towards the inside. Who's going to be able to beat there? Right there to be able to meet him up. That's going to be Method as well as Rambo. Rambo's spamming away, trying to be able to see if he can be able to get a kill onto Rival. As they work their way inside the site, Jaguar, Famas into Torres on the lower part of the inside bomb site. They're working their way around, Method into Keen. As Patio John able to answer back with the AK. 3-on-4 situation inside the site. HE grenades raining down from Rival right now as we're falling in. Volcano's got that Galil. He picked up from the earlier part of the round, trying to be able to do something right there. Schwann into Garoza as Volcano goes down. Jaguar, Famas into Schwann. As right now we're going to see what's going to happen down to a 2-on-1. Jaguar all by himself, 17 HP. And crucial rounds coming in. Exodus peeks out from upper and be able to shut down Jaguar. And right now it is 14-5 score for Rival over 3D.
Well, I'm going to see what 3D's going to do this round. Looks like 3D did a pretty smart move that last round. They kept the guns they had. They didn't try to upgrade in case they had lost. So they are able to buy again this round. So this is obviously a huge key round right here. If 3D needs to get this, otherwise it's probably over with. Torres is going to get the first AK shot on the outer side by the 5 train. Dominator's going to fall. Here comes Rival. They're all rushing outside, coming down ladder room. Jaguar's going to pick up 1 M4 shot, and he's up in the sniper deck with the Colt. Rival's pushing up. Wow. Jaguar's going to spot another one, and Method's going to come in as well. Jaguar! Wow, look at this. All of a sudden, the last member standing is going to be Patio John, and Volcano comes in with the AWP. Where in the world did that come from? They had to have known Jaguar was up there, but Jaguar just kept popping out headshot, headshot, headshot. And it is now a 14-6 score. Again, 3D still needs to run the board, but, you know, just take it 1 round at a time, and you never know what can happen.
Basically what happened right there in that last part of the round, Shagwire came up around the corner, he popped himself on M4, faked right there. Method going to hop back in, we'll hop back over towards what I was talking about, but Method starting off the round with 2 quick HE grenade kills, 1 M4 kill, and a quick round coming in for 3D. But back to what I was talking about. Shagwire right there, he was up inside a sniper's nest, picked one guy off a ladder train, came back down, faked as if he was going to go down, hops back up onto the sniper's nest, turns around, 90-degree turn, headshots one guy, single shot with a silence M4, falls back down, comes around, and picks himself off one more guy, making himself the crucial partner right there, which bringing 3D back into this one. And right now, Bill, we are already in a 1v4 and already the round shut down, and that's going to be 14-9 for Rival right now. And here comes 3D. Wow, is it 8? Yeah, 13-8. 14-8,
right?
Wow, you're right.
14-8.
14-8 for Rival over 3D.
Well, you know, Rival just tried to rush that last round with a couple Deagles and a couple Glocks. Did not work for him, so, well, they're not even going to try to slow down here. They're just going to try to keep going full speed right now. And looking at the Rival come down the back alleyway. Method and Dominator starting it off again with the M4 Volcano. And just like that, Keen and Exodus are going to be the last 2 members standing. Exodus and Keen are going to pick up a couple of kills here, though. Keen's going to pick up the bomb, go back alleyway. Exodus with a quick pick. But Rambo and Dominator right there. So we've got a 14-9 score, still in favor of Rival. But
Do you
3D
notice
is
something?
coming back.
Do you notice something? Method is no longer packeted anymore, so he's
That's true.
His ping is rested.
He's definitely getting the job done. I mean, he's still
And
at
right now
90, but it's better than
90
it was
is,
before.
well, there's a difference between Method again with the HE grenades and the M4 to shut things down, and Kim as well as Shagwire to be able to pick up the scraps and be able to put it right now 14. What is that? 14 to
14 to 10.
14 to 10. 3D coming back into this one. Holy cow! My gosh! Wow.
Yeah, sorry
They are the comeback kids, but Charlie. Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Hey, no problem.
back.
Just sorry to jump in. I know we just got a PM that there was an issue that looked like there was some packeting happening, and if we see this again, we're just going to pause the match and we're going to find an alternate server so that we can try to prevent this.
Awesome.
So
Got it.
just wanted to give you guys a heads up so that if something happens, you know, Bill, I know you guys are watching this live. Basically, just PM me personally, and I'll grab my admins, and we'll make sure that this comes to a halt as fast as possible. Okay?
That's kind of
I
awesome.
will definitely do that.
I like that.
Cool.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Thanks, gentlemen.
Yep. Anyway, back to the match here. We did have one kill going on. That was Schwan able to connect with Method early on. So it's a 5-on-4 advantage for Rival. Again, Rambo's going to answer right back with an M4 shot on the inner side. Shagwire, big op shot is Pedo. John tries to move inside. Dominator to Torres on the outside. Now all of a sudden it again is a 2-on-4 situation. Rival hurting again. Keen jumping off from lower ladder room. He's underneath the 4 train. Exodus is moving inside. Going to try a quick pick or two. Keen is peeking out. Oh, he's going to spot Dominator, but Sievers is right there, able to gun him down. All up to Exodus on the inner side with the op. He does get a quick pick on a Jaguar, but Rambo is just underneath, and the comeback kids, are they doing it again? 14-11. What seemed to be like there was no chance it was going to happen. Now 3D is 3 rounds away from tying it. Do not count these guys out. Can 3D pull off this huge upset to get the job done? Or the huge comeback, rather.
Yeah, these are definitely the 3D guys that we know and love. The fact that you can't ever count them out at any time during the match, any time during the brackets, any time during the leagues. These guys will always come back, and they'll make sure their name is known. And of course, that is the reason why we all know them as 3D. Rival right now. Like you said, he's got to be on a deagle save. Push on to the inside. Rambo with the 1M4 kill to start things off. On to Exodus. Method and Rambo going to work on the inside. Shagwire wants to join the party with an HE grenade kill onto Patio John. And right there, 14-12, inching back into the action. And right now, Rival, they've got to be able to get their act together. They had the cushion rounds earlier. Now they don't have that anymore.
Yeah, right now Rival's got to be panicking. I think what they need to do, and they're not doing it, they need to slow down a little bit. They cannot let this momentum keep going in 3D's favor, but look at this. They're just going to wait. Now they're going to try to push out real quickly. Down from ladder room. Exodus is going to get a pick. Volcano's going to answer back. Off shot misses, but Volcano's going to pick Keen as he tries to come out. Exodus again, he's going to answer right back, so it's op versus op, shot versus shot, 3-on-3 situation, huge round. Volcano from 5 train is going to spot Exodus behind power box. That's going to be huge because the op is going to be down. Volcano with another big op shot. Volcano now is going to try to take down Patio John. Patio John is the last member standing, 1-on-3 situation. He's got it up. Method waiting in Z-Halls. Kim waiting behind 4 train. Volcano waiting behind 5 train, trying to pop up. He's going to go for the bomb, and Volcano is going to get the ace, able to take this to a 14-13 score, and 3D is now, can we say it, 3 rounds away from victory. If they can run these last 3, it is going to be over with.
I know we're going to follow and see what Rival's going to do. What we're looking at right now, see what's going to happen. AWP shot starting things off from Keen. As he's starting off from Shaguar on to Keen. Here comes Volcano with the AWP as well on to Exodus. As we're coming in from all different sides, the AWP has just came out for 3D. Torres able to answer back on to Volcano. As right now, Torres is going to be able to use something. He's trying to be able to come back into it. Torres trying to be able to do something for Rival right now. Dominator with the M4 into Torres, finally able to shut him down. Patio John all by himself, AK in hand. He's got the bombs he's able to work with here in this 1v3. He's scoping in, looking around, spots himself one. Shaguar goes down, but Kim, as well as Dominator, able to shut down Patio John in the last part of the round. And what do we have here, Bill? What is the score now?
We are all tied up, 14-14. Wow.
Wow. Did you call this? Did you call this? No. Did I call this? No.
This is could be done thinkable. And Rival, look at this. Rival is forced to save here. They're going with Deagles, so that means 3D could be a game point for the last round. Absolutely amazing turn of events here. And let's see if Rival can come up with something. But the first shot is going to be a pick in the back alleyway down the vines. And Volcano is going to start things off again with the huge pick on Deshaun. Every kill is absolutely huge right now. Exodus has got the bomb. Shaguar is going to spot 1 coming out. 2 coming out from the ladder room. It's all up to Keen and Exodus. They are in serious trouble. They're going to pop out. Keen's going to try to go for Volcano. Volcano's going to get the job done there. Exodus trying to knife Dominator. Dominator takes him out. And after that first half, after it went like 14-6, which it was 14-6, I never thought I'd say this. Game point, 3D going into the last round, 15-14.
Right now we're going to be following in. Rifle, hoping for the best, and might be able to do something right here with this round. They've got the gunpowder, but so does 3D. But 3D has the complete momentum. As right now, nobody's gone down. Volcano into Torres. Not looking too good for Rival. As Kane's going to go down to the AWP from Volcano as well. Method, finally, the first 3D member to be able to go down to Patio John. Down to a 3v4. Rambo coming in from behind on the ladder train. He's going to be able to shut down Exodus. All left to Johnny Schwan. AWP in his hands. Can he be able to pull this off? 1v3. Make that a 1v2. He's trying to be able to make it a 1v1. Here comes Rambo from behind. Flashbang. Rambo trying to be able to come around from behind. You'll be able to peek out watching that ladder right there towards the sniper's nest. Volcano on the other side. 1v1 right there around the corner. Can Johnny Schwan pull this off? 41 HP. He hops up onto the ladder. Here comes the Rambo. He's been spawning him. He baits him out with the flashbang. And right there's the GG's. And all the way back from 11-4 score. 3D is your winner here on DE Train. And right now, first map, what they start out with 16-6 on Dust 2. And right here we are 16-14. All 30 rounds well outused. And 3D comes out victorious.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say. We've seen 3D do it before.
Wow.
I don't know about you, but
Amazing.
as soon as 3D lost that piss around the second half, I counted them out. I said, you know what, it's going to go to a third map, and it just, once again, goes to show you cannot count out Team 3D. Gotta give congratulations to Rival, though. Great season. They wind up finishing in third place. They're going to win $2,000. But, again, 3D with a dominating victory first half, just an incredible comeback on the second map, able to come back. I believe that I'd have to double check, but I'm pretty sure the score at one point was 14-6, and 3D needed to run 10 in a row to win, and that's exactly what 3D did. Just simply amazing. 3D guaranteed of at least a second place spot in $4,000, but in the end, things are correct in the universe. CEVO is going to end just like everything else in North America ends. Complexity taking on 3D. Should be an amazing, amazing matchup. But again, tonight, I'm still in shock over 3D coming back. I did not think they had it there.
Well, these definitely are the comeback kids. The way that they played that last part, they showed that this game is based off of momentum shifts. And right there at the very end, they said, hey, we'll deal with what we had. We didn't do so well on the first side. We were basically running in all scrappy. And basically what they did is they put their CT side together. They worked as a team. If you watched on the inside round after round after round, Rambo and Method were working those HE grenades in the early part of the round. Basically what we've seen, multiple rounds coming in on the CT side for 3D. Rambo would toss his HE grenade once he heard a footstep, and Method would follow right in behind, and there comes those first two HE grenade kills, which already puts Rival out of the running to be able to win down to a 3v5. Now on that last part, we've seen how the outside was working there too. They had Shagwire as well as Volcano watching the outside, one on ladder train, and the other guy watching middle as well as back alley. And basically right there, that is a solid CT side whenever you have those guys having the HE grenades working on the inside and the AWPs working on the outside. They can play from afar, and you never once had to watch 3D come around from a transfer, which is what Rival had to do whenever they were on CT side.
Well, I guess really, everything you're saying boils down to one thing. 3D got the job done. They did what they needed to. And as much as Exodus and the rest of Rival have tried, they could not get the job done. So, Sunday night, I'm being told it is Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, the CEVO-P Season 2 Finals. Complexity taking on Team 3D. Once again, Complexity from the upper bracket. So 3D will have to beat Complexity twice. 2 best out of 3s. And obviously, 3D definitely a team that can do it. We saw it with the end of Cal. 3D winning the first map and just barely missing out on the second one. So maybe this is the night. But, one thing you definitely have to talk about is that first map, it was all about Shagwire and his op, but that second map, all about Volcano. Volcano was just absolutely everywhere. He picked up the ace, and it seemed like those last couple rounds, he just kept saying Shagwire with the op, Volcano op shot, Volcano op, just dropping people left and right, leading the charge again. That huge ace by him. Able to tie it up right there, actually. And in the end, again, nothing more to say. 3D Complexity, Sunday night, 8 o'clock Eastern. Of course, right here exclusively on the Team Sportscast Network. But I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. And, of course, invite everyone back on Sunday night. It is going to be an extremely exciting match. We're going to hope to get, maybe we can drag Plit on here for the entire match. So he can tell us a little bit about what he thinks going on, and he can give his opinions on what is going on in that match. But, I want to go ahead and thank you, Corey, for coming on here. Want to thank Keith as well, Nep, for hosting the video tonight. And, not really a whole lot more to say. I'm just sort of rambling on, but I think unless you have anything else to say, I think we're just about good enough to go ahead and say goodbye for the night, Corey.
Basically, what I got to say, guys, Sunday night, DE Ruska, Complexity, and 3D, starting at And then right after that, we've got, I had it right here in front of me, and I had it ready, and then you kept rambling and ranting.
Oh, you're going to blame me because you're not prepared.
I was prepared, I had it ready, and I was, man. Okay, all right, I thought I was right. So first map, guys, 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to have Complexity and Team 3D starting out on Ruska. And both these guys, you know that they're going to be coming prepared. And this map right here is definitely a map to watch top 2 tier teams be able to battle it out, because they both are going to be able to work those maps. They're going to be able to transfer back and forth between each site. And that is one of the things that I like about Ruska, is there's quick transfers, and there allows the CTs to be more free-flowing. And then right after that, it's going to be Inferno. And trust me, if both teams are playing at their full capabilities, it's going to go on to train. And whoever wins that, Bill, is going to be $8,000 richer. And if you go home second, that's $4,000. That's $4,000 you didn't have in your pocket before. Am I right?
Oh yeah, exactly. Regardless, you're going to win at least $4,000 either of these two teams. But obviously, everyone looking for that $8,000 first place prize. But again, we have to give congratulations out again to Rival. They came up short tonight, but they were able to finish in third place, winning $2,000. Of course, EG being eliminated Monday night, they won $1,000. So congratulations, and remember, next year things should probably just get better and better for CEVO. But I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. And once again, don't you dare go anywhere. Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Complexity and 3D. It is going to be an amazing, amazing matchup. So again, thank you, Corey. Thank you, Keith. And unless you have any final, you know what? I will even let you go ahead and give the final thoughts tonight, Corey. And then we're out.
Well, basically, guys, what happened tonight, great matches coming in from all around. Definitely have to thank our sponsors. Thank you, CEVO-P, for coming into the server and helping us out and keeping us updated on some good facts and telling us about Hype Gaming. And overall, guys, everybody have a good night. And that's, I mean, for me, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, I lied because I'm gonna get the final thoughts.
You always do.
And again, you said thank our sponsors, but you didn't thank our sponsors then. Insomnia 365, powered by the Planet.
Insomnia 365.
NVIDIA, of course, the way it's meant to be played. Check them out, www.endzone.com. Our friends over at Gamecom, and of course, our good friends over at Intel. And with that, wish you all a good night. See you Sunday night. Once again, 3D over Rival tonight, 16-6, 16-14 in dramatic fashion. And we wish you all a good night.